This year I've been traveling way more than expected and filming lots of videos for my clients and my travel YouTube channel. And as a result, I've had a lot of practice getting my camera travel toolkit in order. And in this video, I want to share it with you because it's quite different from my older travel camera kit. So in this video, I'll do a speed review of my go-to travel backpack, the shoulder bag that is inside of the backpack, and the cameras and accessories inside. But first, I want to shout out the sponsor of this video, Epidemic Sound, because royalty-free music is a big part of my travel video creator toolkit. Now, if you want to monetize your videos on social platforms like YouTube, you have to use royalty-free music to avoid copyright strikes. Ever since I started doing YouTube years ago, I've been getting my music from Epidemic Sound. They have a massive selection of royalty-free music that fits both this tech channel and my travel channel. But one of the best parts is their community program. Anyone can join, and once you refer 12 paying users, you get to become an Epidemic Sound ambassador. Once you're an ambassador, you'll get cash for each paying user that you refer, and you get invited to participate in paid opportunities and VIP online and offline community events. Sign up for a free 30-day trial to Epidemic Sound by using my link below. Any content that you use during that free trial is cleared for copyright strikes forever, so you've got nothing to lose. But now let's talk about the gear in my travel camera kit, starting with the bag. So I got gifted this WANDRD PRVKE 21-liter travel backpack at a Sony event earlier this year. And it's a bag I've been super curious about, but not enough to actually purchase myself. Fast forward 6 months later, and it's my favorite camera travel backpack, even though it's in a green camo pattern, which would not have been my first pick. Pretty sure it's the only green camo item that I even own. But anyway, I'm not going to do a full review of this bag. Let me know in the comments if you want me to, but I'm going to give you my top 6 features that I love about it. First up is the roll top up here to add more stuff if I need to, such as jackets or lightweight items. There's also back zipper access and side zipper access to the contents inside of your bag. Number 3, there are lots of little zippered pockets, like a hidden passport compartment on the bottom of the bag. In fact, there are so many little compartments that you have to remember where they all are, otherwise you could forget that you've left stuff in there. Number 4, there's a sternum strap on the back, with the most interesting snap attachment that is very minimal and surprisingly very effective. I really like it. There's also optional waist straps that actually are the best backpack waist straps that I've ever used. They're super easy to attach and detach when you want to hide them. And they're also easy to adjust, and the longer parts of the strap stow nicely inside of the straps themselves, so they're not dangling all over the place. So that really might be my favorite feature of this bag, if not for the last feature. The main compartment of this bag is big enough to add camera organizers. You can buy a dedicated one from WANDRD that is specific to this bag, but I prefer using my personal camera shoulder bag, the Ulanzi bag. It fits perfectly in the lower section of the bag, and it holds all of my essential travel camera gear. So I'll dive into that bag next, but first I'm going to talk about the thing on the outside of this bag, which is my new tripod. So previous to this, I was using the Ulanzi Coleman tripod. I've done a review about it, you guys probably know all about it, and it's a great tripod, but I recently switched over to this Happy tripod, and I really love it. I have a dedicated video talking all about it, so I won't talk about details right now, but it's been a really great travel tripod because it's actually a 3-in-1 tripod. Watch that video if you want to learn more. But now let's dig inside of this backpack. So before I get to the little camera bag, up here is my laptop. So I upgraded my MacBook Pro after way too long, almost 10 years. I finally have a new laptop. It's a 14-inch 2023 MacBook Pro. Best computer I think I've ever used. Highly recommend. And I've also got my hard drives attached via Velcros. So very important for editing and doing all of my, business maintenance. Fits really nicely inside of this bag. I've also got a few other goodies in here, including cables, my SD card holder, and another tripod. This is, it's not really a tripod, this is more of like a camera handle mount, but again, I have a dedicated video all about it. But I love this thing because it fits so nicely inside of any bag, and it's so great for tabletop shots in particular. So more details in the description below. All right, that's all the stuff in that compartment. Getting a little glimpse of all the compartments here, and I'm not kidding, there are so many little pockets and nooks and crannies in this bag, which are great for organization, but you just have to remember that you've put things inside of them. All right, and here is the actual little camera bag. So I've been using this Ulanzi camera shoulder bag since the beginning of this year. I may have had another video kind of talking about it and what was inside of it, but again, things have changed since then. But I love it. I use it all the time. You're probably gonna see it a lot in my travel vlogs as well, because I use it for almost everything. There are a few stragglers that didn't quite fit. I mean, they could actually fit inside of this bag, but I didn't want to push it in terms of the size. And so the first thing is my Insta360 X3. This camera goes everywhere with me whenever I'm going to travel because you just always need a 360 camera. Once you start using one, you'll realize why. So I don't travel without a 360 camera anymore. I've also got my wireless microphone system. So earlier this year I was using the DJI mic, but I switched over to the Rode Wireless Pro very recently because it just came out. I have a dedicated video talking all about this, but lots of reasons to upgrade to this wireless mic if you're on the market for one. Inside, we've got my main camera body. Actually, it's up here. It's taking some overhead shots. So this is my backup camera. This is my A7R III, but I actually travel with my A7 IV. That is, to me, the perfect hybrid camera. It's full frame, it does photography, it does video. Those are the two things I do to make money. And so I love that camera. It goes everywhere with me whenever I'm going to travel and potentially do client work. And the lens that I use is a 24-105 f4. I just love the flexible range on it. You know, it is an f4, it's not an f2.8, but since I am doing more video these days, I find that I mostly shoot at f4 anyway. So for hybrid shooting for photography and video, this lens is perfect for me. Next is my vlogging camera. So I've been using the DJI Osmo Action 4. Again, it just came out, you know, not too long ago. There's also the GoPro Hero 12 Black, but I have a video talking more about why I prefer DJI. It really comes down to usability. I just find it to be a lot faster and easier to use. It's things like this magnetic quick release that make me love this camera. So this is my current go-to vlogging camera when I'm traveling on my own anyway. We've also got the battery charger for the DJI, very nice and compact. Another great feature about that whole system. And we've got the Ulanzi Claw. So again, I may have done some videos about this because I've been using it since, you know, earlier this year, and it's still my go-to thing for shooting phone videos. The phone, I'm using it right now for the teleprompter, so you can't see it in the shot, but the iPhone 15 Pro, just upgraded. I love it. It goes everywhere with me, and a lot of times that is my B-roll camera when I don't want to bring my giant Sony around. So I do need, you know, a little clamp for it. And this clamp, if you are not familiar with it, is awesome because it goes around the phone. Just picture a phone going in here. It works with, you know, Androids or iPhones. And it not only gives you a stand that you can adjust, but it also has an Arca Swiss plate here so it can attach to the tripod that I bring along with me. It also has a 1/4-20 screw in the bottom. And oh, it has a cold shoe mount on top. So there's all kinds of things that you can use this for. And I love having this with me. I regret when I don't have it with me, put it that way. And that's really it. Like, it's not a giant kit. In my opinion, there are people that travel with more camera gear than this. But you know, for me, these are the bare essentials that I need and actually use every time I travel now, if I'm going to be doing something that's client related or vlogging related. And so, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I love this kit. It will probably evolve as I discover new products, so stay tuned for my next What's in My Bag episode. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.